What's up, all you cool kids? This is Baby Collins of TsunamiRose.net, coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you junk journal content and videos. So if that's what you're into, please do subscribe and give me a little thumbs up on this video. So I am back working on my Christmas junk journals that I started earlier this week. We are now on the final step, where I am going to glue. I have my camera on auto focus. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but so the inside jacket, like this right here, which is basically fabric that I have turned into paper. Yeah, see, I'm not liking the autofocus, y'all. I can't. It's like making me sick. Okay. Anyways, this jacket here, which is what I sewed my signatures into, this needs to be glued into the journal cover, and then it makes it into one piece. And I have 6 of these to do, so that's exciting. I'll probably be able to get done like 3 of them in this hour-ish that I'm going to be live. Okay, so this is a large piece of parchment paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little jacket for my signature so that way they don't get glue on them. This is a very glue-heavy process here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my signatures on top of this. See the jacket there goes underneath. All the pages go in here. I'll make like a little jacket for it. I'll wrap this around the pages. Bring this over. And I've used this piece of parchment paper here to iron a lot of things. A lot of things. Cut iron with this here. I'm going to tape it. Tape isn't very strong, but it does do the job. Just gotta give it it was working. Maybe, hang on, let me grab another tape. Grab a different tape. We want to be special. Okay, we're gonna grab the heavy duty tape. Just I need scissors. This part is very important to do first, unless you're very confident in your gluing skills, which I'm not. So this should, I hope this works. And then we put houses together with this tape here. So hopefully, and then this jacket here should last you for a while. Okay. Again, this is parchment paper. There we go, in your face. Ha-ha. I swear I've done it with regular tape and it's worked just fine. Today it wants to be kind of special. So, okay. So we got that. You see how it's made like a tube around the signature. And then what we're going to do, since it's a little bit long, I'm going to fold it kind of in half. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to make a point. You grab a piece of tape now. Okay. So that gives us like a little jacket here that we can use to protect our pages from the glue that we're going to use. We're going to use a bunch of, and we can take this off and use it on the next journal. So it is the gift that keeps on giving. I use these for quite a while. If you hear a noise, it's my cat's robot toy. Sorry, he's being very entertained by it right now. Okay. Hi, Rain Girl. Miss Cindy, I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, so now that I'm going to eat our little jacket that we took like 7 minutes to make anyways. I got my glue, which is my Turbo Tacky glue, and I have my wide bottle. I have a narrow bottle. That just means the tip is cut up higher. This one is my wide bottle, so the tip is cut down low. So it gives me a nice wide nozzle, which is great for this right here. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to be using a silicone brush, which is my favorite. Hello, Miss Beverly. I think I used to have Beverly. Miss Letitia is what I meant. Hi, Letitia. And we got a little silicone brush there. We're going to get glue all over this here. Very important to get the glue in between the stitches. You gotta be generous with the glue here. Generous. I am getting glue everywhere. Look everywhere. Not in good places. Okay. We will live. Nice to clear here glue. Okay. I don't like getting glue when I'm not ready to get glued yet. Okay, I should have checked. Gosh, which is the front? Okay, so I can tell from the inside cover here, luckily. We always want to keep an eye on what is the front of your journal, obviously. Let's see here. See my cover. What is the front of this cover? Trying to decide what is the front. This way the little car's up, deer's up. Okay, I guess I'll pick this one. Okay. For the next one, I'm going to pick that first. Okay, hang on. Let me get I need to place it where it needs to be. I need a little bit of help here so the signature doesn't fall on me. I believe these are like, let me see, a little bit, okay, that'll be good right there, where it is. Okay. brought baby wipes. Because I hate the glue on me. Ew, popcorn sounds delicious. Okay. Once we got the glue on, we got the jacket on. I'm going to get a bone folder. I call it a fancy butter knife. Get your little fancy butter. And I only have the mini one. I have lost the 1 or 2 regular sized bone folders that I have had. That I have. And so I ordered myself a new set from Amazon. Now, what you want to do is you do want to make sure to get in between the signature here and the cover. Very important. Okay, and you want to make sure to press down along the edge here near the stitches. What's up, boo-boo? Oh my goodness. Aren't they cute? I bought a lot of this fabric actually, so I need to use it up. Okay. So this is the one I was able to buy at a discount. This fabric. And it's just so nice and neutral. It kind of goes with everything that I bought afterwards. So that's great. Okay. That was from Walmart, that fabric. Okay, so let's get the spine and the other side down now. And get a little bit of glue up against the spine. In this little space right here. Okay. I worked on journal stuff yesterday. Does that count? Who is crafting along? And what are you making if you are? I have started, I got this idea of this pretty journal cover, and I think I'm going to go with it. I already made one of them just to make sure that it would come out the way I thought it would in my mind. So let's see about that. One second, I'm trying to get this all smoothed over. I'll show you all the cover that I made. I just thought I would do like a set of simpler journals, but I still wanted to make them look and feel a little bit more special. So I decided I was gonna do like a stripe down the middle of the journal cover because I was inspired by these ones that I was making. And so I figured I can make a journal cover for my regular fabrics. That's like basically 2 fabrics on the cover. And I think it's gonna look cute. Okay, so I got my glue on. Okay. This part is going to get, I am kind of going to stretch it a little bit. Pull it, you know. Okay. And now again, I got my butter knife here. going in between the stitches. I always make sure when I'm done with these journals, before I even send them off, I'll kind of dig in between right here to make sure it's nice and glued, and if it's not, I'll re-glue it. But other than that, it's pretty good. Let me find where the little gutter is here. Kind of carve it out a little bit. Some glue might come out. I don't know if I did that over here. Okay. Okay, that is it for this journal. All right, one last step I forgot. What we want to do is go in between the signatures and kind of press down a little bit in between here. You can use your finger, or you can use a little butter knife. Go in between here. And on the other signature, my husband's coming in between here as well. And then I am going to need, what's up, babe? Big paper clips.
What's up, Uncle?
My big paper clips and my regular paper clips. So I need my big paper clips because I actually need to hold this whole signature together. And then I need the little paper clips to hold down next to each of the signatures here. Because of the weight of the signatures, it kind of wants to lift up a little bit. So this kind of helps keep this together. Had a huge storm here today in my sis where she was. They had a tiny drowning kitten. Oh no. Okay, I got here next to the signatures. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, so now this one is ready to dry, and I pretty much let it dry overnight. What else? If you don't have the big paper clips, you should have something supporting it so that way they stay straight up and not off to one side. But the paper clip is enough to kind of hold it together. Ooh.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. This camera stand is like ridiculous. I'm always kicking it, and my husband just kicked it, so sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, we're good though. Okay. So now this one has to dry. Again, I have 6 of these to do, and they do take time. So I do try and they do kind of, you do have to use your hands a little bit. So I do try and space them out. So I'll do a couple now, a couple later, a couple tomorrow. Okay. Let's go on with the next one. We got this one right here. And this is the front. Gotta decide on that. On some of them I have the lace trim with the fabric. And on the other half of them I have my paper trim. Paper and lace trim, which is paper that I decoupage Christmas tissues on, cut into strips, then sew that onto lace, and then I sew that onto a page. So half of them have this. Okay. He kept trying to pop his head above the water. Oh no. Okay, so in here there's like this little slit. I want to try and close that so I have less issues. Okay, so now it's kind of like one piece. Okay, so let's get the shower cap. I'll call it a shower cap here on this signature. Normally I would make this like the front of the signature, but I can tell from the inside cover what direction the signature goes in. Okay. This one's kind of falling over a little bit. Hang on a second. Let's just tighten it up a little bit so it holds it by itself. So let me see. Kind of like eyeballing the space here that it's going to want to look a little bit more even. This looks good to me. Okay. Okay. Let's get our glue here. Get here. Get that over the edges. Okay. I had one of those giant paper clips in gold. No idea where it went. You lost the world's largest paper clips in half. I love these giant paper clips. They are great. I originally got them at IKEA. The first time ever was at IKEA. Now they have them everywhere. You can buy them. I know I've seen them like at Target and stuff. I don't think these. Okay. A little bit. Needed to be just a tiny bit more that way, but I guess I'll live with it here. Again, get your little butter knife. Yours doesn't have to be little. Put on the little edges. Okay. If you're like me and you can't stand the feeling of glue on your hands, have yourself some handy dandy baby wipes. And that'll help. Okay. Daisy, is that the book board you bought? Yes, it is. And I am so happy with it. So happy with this purchase. The happiest. Definitely helpful. Like I said, I skipped a whole couple of steps from using cereal boxes. Don't get me wrong. I would have rather, it's just cheap. It's free. Cereal boxes are free, I just depleted my supply. I can't eat that much cereal. And my mother stopped collecting cereal boxes for me because sometimes she forgets. She's supportive, but sometimes she forgets. So I had no other choice. 50-point thickness on the chipboard. If you're looking for it, it's on Amazon. I don't eat cereal real often. You know what? I do eat a lot of cereal, but not that much cereal. Not that much. Not to make as many, because I needed two cereal boxes per book. You know what I mean? And I can't do that by myself. I bought it in 8.5 by 11 because that's the size that suits my needs the best. And was the most economical option. I believe they also have them in 12 by 12 if that's your preference. Of course, you get less of them. But I got 8.5 by 11 sheets for, I believe, $38. I believe $38. Oh, he's gonna start crying. A little bit more glue here on this edge. Hello, Miss Jude. How are you? How are you, Miss Jude? Okay, slightly pulling it. Actually, pull it down a little bit. Don't mind me, I'm just playing around my drum terminal. Stretch it. Okay. He's got his little toy. His little furry wand. Okay. His other toy that I bought him should be here soon. This boy is so spoiled. He has this little corner by me where I set up all his toys. Okay. Okay. So again, it's very important to get your little butter knife here and get up against the signature here. Get everywhere. Make sure everything makes contact. Same over with this side. Okay, so last steps. You need to go in between the signatures and press down here. I'm good. Usually going to work during the week when you come on, so our Sunday I can catch you. Nice. Glad you caught me. Okay. Make sure this makes nice good contact here. Okay. Put the clip back on. And now I have a paper clip here that I'm going to put on each side of the signatures. Just a regular paper clip. And keeps the signatures from kind of floating away. It is looking pretty good, huh? Good. Okay. And the cover is everything. I just love the cover. I think the spine is a little bit too big. A tiny bit big on the spine, the size that I picked. But you know what? Whatever. It's fine. The giant paper clips are perfect. You could also use binder clips. You don't have to use the giant paper clips. Thank you, Miss Jude. Okay. So again, this one is ready to rest and dry. All right, I think we can do. Do I want to rest now? That kind of does take a lot out of my hands, so I'm gonna call it a night with just these two. I know it's not a lot of work doing during my life, but I'm not gonna try and overwork my hands. So let me show y'all what I think I'm gonna do for my next project. I didn't want to do something like a totally quilted patchwork cover. but I want to do something simpler, but in the same area. So I thought of this as basically the same fabric and then one different strip of a different fabric. And then so the cover would have a nice stripe. You know what I mean? So this is just the prototype. I'm going to make this into an actual cover over the weekend and see what I need to adjust. Maybe the stripe needs to be a little bit up higher. I don't know. I just kind of made this thinking it could be something. And I picked out a couple of fabrics already. So I'm thinking this could be my next project for starting next week. So I'm happy I got these journals done. They'll all be finished by Monday. They'll all be in their cover and ready for me to decorate when the time comes for that. That concludes my Christmas week for the month. And we start off with something new. I'll be back on Monday. It'll be my birthday on Monday. I'm excited. One more year, but it's cool. I try to have some fun over the weekend. I'm gonna go hang out with my parents on Sunday. And continue to work on my junk journal stuff throughout the weekend too. I know, totally, Cindy. my bones feel it. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I will be back on Monday, and we'll keep working on our junk journal projects. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you are looking for junk journal printables, please check out my store over at TsunamiRose.net. I appreciate everybody's support, and I will be back on Monday. Thank you so much, Miss Jude. Bye.